Hello, good morning, everyone. I hope everything is fine with you all today. Today, we are starting again to learn more from Unit 5. And today, we are going to learn about the grammar, that is the position of adverbs. The position of adverbs. Well, please take with you your book, your student book, and also your workbook with you. Okay, and I would like to share the screen in order to learn all about the grammar today, the position of adverbs. Okay, are you ready? Well, our discussion today is about position of adverbs. As you know that adverbs mean in bahasa Indonesia is kata keterangan. Ya. Adverb usually function or used to give more explanation for the verbs or adjectives. Give more explanation for the verbs or adjectives. Okay, explanation for the verbs or adjectives. In order to the verbs and adjectives have more meaning, or meaningful. Well, let's start from the first. Okay, the position of adverbs. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. Well, now when adverb is used to qualify an adjective, adverb is used to qualify an adjective. Means qualify here means to make the adjective more meaningful. Ya, adjective more meaningful. Kata sifatnya jadi lebih jelas. Gitu. To qualify an adjective. Usually, when adverb is used to qualify an adjective, the position is after the verb to be and in front of the adjective. After the verb to be and in front of the adjective. Take for example, let's see. Okay, example number one. The test was incredibly difficult. The test was incredibly difficult. The adjective here is difficult. Okay, and the adverb here is incredibly. Incredibly modify or qualify the adjective difficult. Jadi di sini adjektifnya difficult and adverbnya incredibly. Berada posisinya di mana? After the verb to be was, ya, and before the adjective difficult. So after the verb to be was. Setelah kata kerja to be, ya, was incredibly difficult. Then number two, she's usually tired when she gets home from work. She is usually tired. Okay, the adjective is tired, and then the adverb is usually. After the verb be is. She is usually tired when she gets home from work. Okay, until this time, if you have any problem, okay, you should know about some adverbs, right? Adverb mean kata keterangan. Here, usually in English, uh, usually adjective and then added by ly. Yeah, it's usually or ly, usually an adverb. But not all adverb comes from adjective added by ly. Not all. Tidak semua uh, adverb itu dari kata sifat yang ditambahi li di belakangnya, tapi ada juga yang memang adverb itu tidak seperti itu. Ada juga phrase, ya, phrasal verb ada juga nanti ya. Oke, okay. The next. Wait. When adverb is used to qualify other adverbs, adverb is used to qualify after adverb. Okay, let's have an example. Ketika adverb itu menjelaskan adverb lagi, jadi ada dua adverb di sini. Okay, let's take a look at the example. Okay, he ran very fast. He ran very fast. The fast itself is adverb, and then very is an adverb too. So, okay, he ran very fast. Okay, and then the other example, can you please listen really carefully? Really carefully. So, really and very, okay, carefully and fast, they are adverbs. So, there are two adverbs there. Carefully, really, yeah, really, qualify carefully, very qualify fast. Jadi very itu menjelaskan fastnya, kemudian really juga lebih menjelaskan lagi tentang carefully-nya. Sedangkan fast and carefully juga adverb. Jadi adverb dijelaskan oleh adverb. Oke, contohnya seperti itu. Oke, next. When adverb is used to qualify verbs atau verbs of manner, verb of manner. Okay, they usually come after the verbs. Usually come after the verbs. Ya, setelah verb of manner itu apa sih? Kata kerja. Manner itu suatu yang melakukan kegiatan ya, atau tata cara gitu. Well, take for example, verbs, adverb qualify verbs. Usually come after the verbs. Posisinya adalah setelah kata kerja itu sendiri. Ya. Take for example, she types well. Ya, she types well artinya, oh ya, types, dan well dengan baik. I only got 3 on time because I drove fast. Sorry, I only got there on time because I drove fast. On time because I drove fast. The verbs of manner here is drove from the word drive, and then the adverb is fast. So the adverb fast after the verb drove. The adverb well after the verb's types. Yeah. Okay. The next position of adverb. Okay. Adverb, when it is used to emphasize the manner of frequency of an action, the manner of frequency, yeah, of an action. The adverbs can come before the verbs if we don't use the verb to be. Can come before the verbs. Kalau tadi setelah verb, nah ini before the verbs. If we don't use the verb to be. Kalau tidak pakai to be verbnya. Okay, let's see. Come before the verbs. Yeah. They desperately wanted to live somewhere else. Desperately. They desperately. So the verb is wanted. Okay, the adverb is desperately. Can come before the verbs. But yeah, can come before the verb. He frequently asks for help from his friend. He frequently asks the verbs and then frequently before the verbs. As long as the verb is not verb be. Yeah, as long as the verb is not verb be. Yeah. If we don't use the verb to be, yeah, this one. Okay, the next adverb. Adverb is used to comment on a whole sentence or idea. Give comments of a whole sentence or idea. Untuk memberikan komen secara keseluruhan kalimat. So, the position is adverbs come at the beginning of the sentence, especially in writing. Yeah, adverb comes at the beginning of the sentence. Let's see the example. Surprisingly, not many people know about this new product. Surprisingly, the position is in front of the whole sentence. Surprisingly, and then comma, and then not many people know about this new product. So surprisingly here means to qualify the whole sentence, the meaning of whole sentence. Not many people know about this new product. Unfortunately, Its high price meant that it didn't sell very well. Unfortunately, its high price meant that it didn't sell very well. Tidak pasti, tidak semestinya harga mahal itu mencerminkan produk yang bagus juga. Ya. Unfortunately, unfortunately explain the whole sentence. Surprisingly explain the whole sentence, not only the verb. Okay. The next, when adverb is used to, oh, oh no, adverb, we usually put an adverbial phrase at the end of sentence. This is special for adverbial phrase. What is adverbial phrase? Yeah, like in a good way, in a bad way, in a good manner, for example. That's an adverbial phrase. Yeah, adverb but phrase, yeah, not only one word. Okay, so the position as at the end of the sentence. Okay, let's see the example. He looked at me in a rather curious way. In a rather curious way here means adverbial phrase. Kata keterangan tapi frasa bentuknya ya, tidak satu kata saja. Beda dengan well. Well kan satu kata, but here in a rather curious way. This is an adverbial phrase. The position is always in the end. The next example, the audience listened to him in total silence. In total silence. No one speaking at the time. Well, is it clear? Okay, let's move to the next explanation. Maybe this is the last. When adverbs don't use come between adverbs don't usually come between a verb and its object. Yeah. Then there is a verb, there is object, and then there is an adverb. So the adverb is not between them. Take for example to make it clear. Yeah. They beat Liverpool convincingly. They beat Liverpool convincingly. We never write like this. They beat convincingly Liverpool. Okay. Beat verb, Liverpool object. And then after that, the adverb. Not they beat convincingly Liverpool. Never have this sentence. Next. She watched the man closely. She watched the man closely. The sentence is not she watched closely the man. Okay, because Liverpool and the man are object. So you never put adverb before or between the verb and the object. Jadi kamu tidak akan menempatkan adverb ini di antara verb dan object. Okay, you cannot use this. Okay, is it clear? Okay, from this explanation, I hope you got what I explained today. Okay, let's see one by one again from the verse. Okay. Well, this is from the first. When adverb is used to qualify an adjective, okay, the position is after the verb to be and in front of the adjective. Then for the next, this is the example. Adverb when to qualify other adverb. Yeah, for example, yeah, he ran very fast, really carefully. The next, adverb to qualify verbs, verbs of manner. They usually come after the verbs. Okay, this example. She types well. Okay, after the verbs types. Okay. Next, adverb to emphasize manner or frequency. Yeah, the position is adverb can come before the verbs if we don't use to be. Come before the verbs. Yeah. And then the next, adverb to comment a whole sentence or idea. Adverbs come at the beginning of the sentence, especially in writing. When speaking, it's okay. surprisingly, and unfortunately, blah 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 blah. Okay, next. Okay, when we use adverbial phrase, it's always in the end of a sentence. Adverbial phrase, like in a good way, in a rather curious way, in a bad way, like that. Okay, when adverb don't usually come between the verb and its object. Never, yeah. Okay, I think that's all for today. But we have a little bit of practice. Okay, let's have practice together. Yeah, let's practice. This is come from your book, student book, page 41. Please read the basic rules 1 to 6 on the position of adverbs in student book. Then match the sentences A to F. So here you can work yourself because this is a recording. So please try to do it yourself with your book on page 41, and this is the exercise. Okay, you can play it many times if you want to learn more from the first, or you can just open the slides. Yeah, I have shared in the Google Classroom. Okay, thank you very much. See you. Bye. Bye.